focused on ahead. A relentless sun shining the moment you're born, it's sick. A small sad apartment crumbling at the seams, cradling a two-headed child. Cellophane fumes and bright summer blues, it's sick. 5 starving mouths, but only one fed. Moth-eaten books unable to be read. A family that doesn't care for you, why me? For no one should be forgotten, just like the ant beneath a shoe. Won't anyone see the injustice laid out like the piss of a dog that you're forced to groom? No one deserves to be the one to blame when everything falls through. To be trapped inside your fate, never staying true. Increasing deceptions, diminishing ivory, unable to take off the mask. A sharp broken bottle spilled buckets of water, it's sick. Hands intertwined but without my own, a man who claims he'll set you free. Longing to touch and yearning to hold, I'm sick. A killer let free, a girl who couldn't flee, a gravestone without a name. Is justice reserved for power and wealth? I can't see. For no one deserves to be forgotten, just like the ant beneath a shoe. Won't anyone see the injustice laid out like the piss of a dog that you're forced to groom? No one deserves to be the one to blame when everything falls through. To be trapped inside your fate, never staying true. I'm tired of the cries that I hear at night, of the drunken man beating his downtrodden wife. I'm tired of the hunger gnawing inside of me, I'm sick. I'm tired of the lies I've had to tell to have some kind of normalcy. I'm tired of the fate that's been spelled out for me, I'm sick. I'm tired of the disappointment painted on their face when I've done nothing wrong, no matter the case. I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, just let me go. I want to prove something, that I might be worth something. This life was not meant to hold me. I'll see the blue sky with the smog blown away. I'll turn things around. How many lives must pay for the life I want to make? I don't know. I'll wait and see. Wait and see. You could have been an angel, but you fell down to earth. Trampled into grass, trampled in the earth. Daring to rise like a blossom about to bloom. labeled as a weed, plucked out at the root. Twisted hands of fake curl around your waist and round your pearls, choking up and out your words. If God is kind, then maybe you'll get a chance in another life. Hold your hands up high, keep them alive, and maybe they'll catch a little light to show that maybe you could be something more. Keep your chin up, darling, above the water that threatens to pull you down and drown you. Come on now, get up from the floor. Hair grows thin and limbs grow frail. Nothing glitters though it's gold. Only men you live to hold have lenses of delusion, as you wish that you were an illusion. Living for others, never for yourself. Your duties to your family, your dreams will desperately be stifled out of strife. Don't worry, it's just life. Hold your hands up high, keep them alive, and maybe they'll catch a little light to show that maybe you could be something more. Keep your chin up, darling, above the water that threatens to pull you down and drown you. Come on now, get up from the floor. Dance in the streets, girl, wear your bright clothes, girl. Don't worry about your soul. Tomorrow won't improve, but at least you'll get to move a little closer to salvation. Hold your hands up high, keep them alive, and maybe they'll catch a little light to show that you could have been something more. I thought I was an angel that had fallen down from earth, my life shattered to pieces, sinking into the dirt. I was trying to make a better life for myself. Is that enough to be condemned to hell? All I've sacrificed to be named Monsieur Antichrist, it isn't fair. Don't you understand the lengths I had to go to reach this state of affairs? I'm more hated than the kid of a Catholic priest. I'm a murderer, a thief, lie by the skin of my teeth. I'm a challenger to the gods, that's my story. Am I worthy of God's glory? Call for remorse, say the Lord's Prayer. Perhaps then you might find preservation, your Savior. That's what you say. So should I go on my knees and start to pray? I thought I was worth something, maybe I could be something. I thought this pathetic life couldn't hold the ambitions that I held. I'm sorry. Would you forgive me? My sins are not all I am. I swear I can be a man. I can make 36 million and for prayers down the line. But after that, are you even there? clutch my wooden cross, bear the 4 lines over my heart. Can I be saved? Could any good works prove that I believed him even when I turned him away? I thought I was Achilles, turns out that I was Oedipus, cursed to plow the same fields that my fathers and mothers could. Confess my sins by the candlelight. Do you think then I can take flight? I thought I was worth something, maybe I could be something. I thought this pathetic life couldn't hold the ambitions that I held. I'm sorry. Would you forgive me? My sins are not all I am. I swear I can be a man. I can make 36 million and for prayers down the line. But after that, are you even there? Have you forsaken me? Are you gone? Have you decided that my crimes are enough to throw me in the backwash? God is dead, for I have killed him. Salvation's not worth the price of living the life that exists. My time on this earth, you don't have an answer. What is it worth? There once was a man who traveled a road and found a river's crossing. He thought of it small, a stream no more. His pride was self-assuring. He studied the bank, looking back and forth. It called to him alluring. He cried out to no one that he'll build a bridge to prove he might be something. How bright the bank looked, life precious and sweet. His mouth could almost taste it. If I pass the stream, he said to himself, this journey will be worth it. Collecting the wood, the nails and the rope, he started his assignment. His sweat and his grit leaking from his hands, he bled into the current. Oh, doesn't he know the bank on the side is nothing more than a mirage reflection? But who could blame him, for how can we understand what we cannot see? All he sees is the bank of a widening stream. But as he worked, the stream started whispering. The swirling tantalized him. It asked him to stop, to jump in the water, to let the cold consume him. His hands bleeding more, the man declared, I'll do this if it kills me. Shaking their heads, the ghosts guffawed, waltzing, swimming freely. Oh, doesn't he know the bank on the side is nothing more than a mirage reflection? But who could blame him, for how can we understand what we cannot see? All he sees is the bank of a widening stream. The sun beating down, his bridge inched forward, but nobody was watching. But he toiled on, too far gone to stop the fate that was awaiting. He reached the bank, hands bloody and torn, searching for the answer, but all that he saw was himself back again, the same bank that he left from. Oh, doesn't he know the bank on the side is nothing more than a mirage reflection? But who could blame him, for how can we understand what we cannot see? All he sees is the bank of a widening stream. With despair, he goes on the bridge, foundations quickly failing. How cool the stream looks, the ghosts whispered, soothe your body's aching. He looks at his hands, the man within, was all of this for nothing? He thanks the ghosts who kept him sane and fell from his perceptions. Oh, he didn't know the bank on the side was nothing more than a mirage reflection. But who could blame him, for he could not understand what he could not see. All he saw was the bank of a widening stream.